What is up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you guys have had an awesome weekend. I got to have my 20-year high school reunion, and I wish more people would have been there, but it was so fun. It was so fun getting to see old friends. And I'm going to tell you something that a lot of them said to me. So I'm going to tell you something that a lot of them said to me. So stick around because I've got a reunion story for you that has everything to do with what I teach you guys on a regular basis. And so stick around. I'm not wearing my headphones. So if somebody in the comments just give me a thumbs up or something so that I know that my audio is clear. I just didn't want to have my headphones on since I couldn't, I'm not listening to anybody back. So guys, I was, I woke up this morning just going, man, what do my people, what's up, Daryl Barton? Thank you for the thumbs up, my friend. That is what I needed. What's up, Joe? Good to see you, bro. Congrats on hitting 10 million in your first year of real estate. That's unbelievable. So excited for you. Guys, I am always trying to figure out, all right, how do I keep adding value to my people, right? That's always my goal. And so this morning, I got on my podcast and I had a new review that was just the nicest review I've ever seen in my life. And instantly I read it and was like, man, I need to do a video and love on everybody. And so I'm going to share that review later and you can read it. But I want to just give you three questions that you should be asking yourself on this Monday morning, the start of the week, if you want to use social media at the highest level for the benefit of your people, which therefore is going to turn around and benefit your business. All right. And after those three questions, I'm also going to tell you what people said to me over and over and over again at my reunion, my 20-year reunion Saturday night, that is going to benefit you for social media and hopefully motivate you to keep going, keep pressing on because it's working. All right. So three questions that you guys need to be asking yourself. The first one is this: who do I want to serve this week? And is my content attractive to them? Guys, who do you want to serve this week? And is your content attractive to them? And so let's talk about this in a scenario. If you are hoping to attract first-time home buyers to your business right now, if that's you, well, then what content do you need to be doing in order to attract them in? I'll tell you what it's not. It's not just sharing a closing photo without a story. It's not just sharing your new listing without being intentional about it. It is about meeting the needs of your people. And so in this scenario, if you need to be in front of more first-time home buyers, you need to be telling the story this week of the last first-time home buyer you got to serve, right? The privilege you had of serving those people. Tell that story. Use that story to talk about some of the things that you battled in that transaction, some of the things that you were able to hold their hand and walk them through. This is going to allow people to hear this, watch this, and go, man, I didn't know that. I need help with that too. Joe's my guy, right? We've got to make sure, guys, do we even know who we want to serve? And then if we know that, are we putting out content that's attractive to them? And so this is the first question that you've got to ask yourself. All right. The second question is this: what am I feeding my mind to stir up new content ideas? Guys, I've been doing this for a long time. And every time I talk to somebody that says, man, I need your help, I just feel stuck. I feel like my content is stagnant. I'm not sure what to talk about. There's two main things that those people are not currently doing. The first one is this one: they're not feeding their mind. When I watch people struggle, almost all of them say, man, I just been so busy. I haven't had time to read lately. I've been so busy. I haven't been watching videos. I've been so busy. I can't tell you the last time I listened to a podcast. Guys, if we don't feed this thing, it will go bad on us. right? For us to be creative, for us to be innovative, we've got to be feeding the machine. And so I try every morning to read something, watch something, listen to something to get my creative juices flowing. And so if you're not feeding your mind, you will struggle for content ideas. And then here's the second thing. If you are doing this, but you're still struggling, I want you to ask yourself, when was the last time I saw my content through the eyes of the consumer? When was the last time I took their perspective? Because it's easy for us, right? Guys, what I want to do is I want to go take the review that somebody left on my podcast and I want to just shout it from the rooftops. But you guys may not internalize it and read it the way I feel it. And so I've got to be really careful about the way that I give out this information, because to just post a 5-star review on social media, who gives a crap? And so we've got to constantly be thinking through the mindset, through the eyeballs of the consumer. And so that's number 2. And then guys, number 3, and then I'm going to tell you what happened at my reunion. Number 3 is this. If what I post today came up in my memories a year from now, would it be worth sharing again? If what I post today showed up in my memories a year from now, would it be worth sharing again? Guys, this is speaking to, for those of you that may never heard this term, the evergreen nature of content. Evergreen in the social media world is what we call content that never dies, right? It's evergreen. It doesn't have a timestamp. It doesn't have a date. It is evergreen content. So you promoting an open house, not evergreen content. You sharing a listing, not evergreen content. Again, not saying we can't post things with stamps on it, but in general, we want to be sharing things in a way that makes it evergreen. So this video, evergreen content, right? This is what we want to do more of. You speaking to a part of the home buying process, evergreen content, right? So do you think like this? Because I regularly think, man, when I see this in my memory a year from now, will I be proud of myself or will I be discouraged? Because guys, here's what I see for me. Our memories on Facebook are such a pain in the butt and a great walk down memory lane, because I will see things that I love, right? I'll see old pictures of my kids. I'll see me speaking at events, being at places with people. But then I'll go like 12 years back and it will show me something that I said when I used to be a pastor. And I go, oh, why would I say that? Why did I ever say stupid stuff like that? Why did I care about myself so much? And so I get both sides of the sword just about every day when my memories come in. And so I'm trying my hardest to put out content that I will be proud of a year from now when I see it again, 5 years from now when I see it again. And so if you guys will take to heart these 3 questions, I promise you, it is going to change the game for you when it comes to your content. Because guys, hear me. This is not rocket science. This is not rocket science. You say the right things and do the right things at coffee with people all the time. You say the right things and do the right things when you're hanging out with your friends on Friday night all the time. You just got to get out of your head and duplicate that on social media, right? You just got to get out of your own way and be a real human on social media and not a real estate robot, not a mortgage robot. You can do it because you do it all the time. For some of you, it just hasn't clicked that the same Kyle I should be at coffee is the same Kyle I should be on this video. If I wouldn't say it at my friend with coffee, I probably shouldn't say it in this video. It's not rocket science. So guys, as we wrap this up, let me tell you what happened at our reunion. So obviously, for those of you that have been to reunions, you're seeing friends that you used to do life with that you haven't seen in forever. So I hadn't seen some of these people in 20 years. And guys, it blew my mind that a lot of the people that were there that I haven't talked to in over a decade easily, Guys, they came up to me and all said something like this. Man, I've been following your videos. I love watching your videos. You are so encouraging. Man, you're so motivating. Guys, none of these people have commented on my videos. None of these people are engaging my stuff. Yet, they're telling me how great it is and how often they watch it. And so let me just remind you again about the power that lies inside of the shadows of social media. Right? What is this? This is a new phrase that I've kind of taken on, which is the difference between the amount of views that you get and the comments you receive. Because if we're not careful, we will allow the vanity metrics of social media to blur our judgment and cause us to feel bad about ourselves when we should be feeling great. Because if you get 100 views on a video and only 2 comments, guess what, guys? There were 98 people that watched that video from the shadows. And in the beauty of the shadows, y'all ready for this? The beauty of the shadows is that at some point, every shadow comes into the light. Every shadow comes into the light. And so all of these people that are watching you and paying attention from the shadows, at some point, they will have to reveal themselves. And it may come in the form of a referral. It may come in the form of a direct question. It may come in the ability to just run into that person in public. And because they've been consuming your content in the shadows, it creates conversation much quicker than it would have otherwise. So guys, be committed to this process. Be committed to this process. We are working with people, right? You are trying to sell the largest purchase of someone's life. And so it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen without a desired relationship. And we can create this by being present on social media. This is the power of what we're doing. And so I hope this has been helpful for you guys. If you have questions, please reach out. Put them in the comments. Do not struggle by yourself. There are too many people out there that need your service. There's too many people out there for you to be stuck on the sidelines feeling sorry for yourself. So go put yourself out there, get in the game, and watch great things happen. I love you guys. Have an awesome, awesome day. I'm not even going to say week because I'm sure I'll see you guys tomorrow. But I hope this has helped. See ya.